Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you so much for once again joining me for tea time. Today we have a little bit of misty morning and that is it. Clean, just crisp. It's actually a cool day here in South Florida. Pretty cool. It's like 69, I think. So don't hate if you're sitting in the winter someplace it's snowing. So that's just how it is here all the time. So anyways, guys, today's gonna be a different vlog. I want to talk to you guys about a decision that I'm making. It is now Black Friday or Black Week. I don't know what the hell they call it anymore. You know, with the whole COVID thing, they don't even know what they're doing. I don't even know if there's a Macy's Day Parade. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's going to be like a Black Week. And I was thinking about picking up some gear specifically for the show and for you guys to kind of change things up a little bit. And some of the purchases that I want to make, besides some audio things that I want to change, mobility and whatnot, but also like a secondary camera. Now, do I have a ton of cameras here? Yes, I do. Can I use any one of those? Yes, I can. But I was thinking about moving into 4K, and I'll tell you more about that in just a second. But before I do, I want to say that if you haven't downloaded my ebook as of yet, please do so. It's free. It's 10 tips at making tack-sharp images. There's something there for amateurs, pro-ams, as well as professionals. I wrote it that way. All right, you're going to get something out of it. Just go over to JCristina.com/ebook. Once again, JCristina.com/ebook. 10 tips making tack-sharp images. Easy stuff, good stuff, and things that even if you're a professional, you probably won't remember or it's new to you. So there's some good stuff in there. Also, if you have not signed up yet to win this thinkTANK Urban Access 10. I love this bag. I have two of them. One I use on a regular basis. This one is new and I'm giving it away at the end of November. So that's all you have to do is go over to video. I'll put a link somewhere here. It's a video that I did about this about 4, 5, 6 videos ago. I'll also put a link to it in the show notes down below in the description as well as the pinned comment. So go there. That's all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel and comment on that video. Just let me know what you hate about the show, what you like about it, so that I can make changes or add on to the things that you like. All right, so go do that and then you will be entered to win this backpack. Once again, I will be drawing at the end of November a winner. I would also suggest turning on your bell notifications up here. Click that little button so when I do make that video, you will be notified of it. So now, moving into this whole thing with 4K. Do we need 4K? No. Do we need to be able to produce 4K to upload to YouTube? No. All right. It's a lot more load. There's a lot more that goes into it when it comes to the computer struggling, and there's a lot of other things. But what I have found is, as I always tell you guys, the YouTube gods look kindly on certain things. And 4K is one of those things. People don't think so, but it is the case. If you have two videos that are equally rated, and one is in 1080 and one is in 4K, it is the appearance to me that the 4K ends up bumping up just slightly when it comes to recommended. And as a content creator, we need our videos to be recommended by the YouTube gods. Because if they're not, all of the work that we do will fall on deaf ears. Not good. Right, guys? Not good. So that's what I was thinking about when I was thinking about moving into 4K. Not because I want you guys to see my ugly face sharper. I just don't think that that's a reason, okay? I will be doing some more mobility stuff and moving around, maybe take you guys outside, change things up a little bit for the new year. Going into 2021, but the 4K is not a big necessity, but the secondary camera I think will be kind of cool. To be able to kind of shoot from multiple angles, I like that. I like it a lot. It adds a little bit more professionalism to it, and we always want to step up the game when it comes to the channel. We're getting close to 30,000. I want to see 100,000. Then I want to see 150 and 250,000. I want to expand the channel because that expands my reach and it allows me to teach and to help more people. So this is something that's exciting to me. So this is what we're pushing for. Anyways, what I did is I put together a list of cameras that I was thinking about that I want your help on. All right. I made a list here, some positives, negatives to some different cameras that I could pick up during this Black Friday, Black Week, whatever you want to call it, where there is some discounts going on, and I want your help with it. So there's a lot of things that I missed. I want you to tell me. That's the whole idea. So this isn't not just to provide me with the information, which it does, but it's also to help all of the other folks that are out there on the other side, right? Your colleagues, your friends, all the rest of the people that are frequenting this channel on a regular basis, all those subscribers, they probably want to know this kind of stuff too. So it's a way that we as a community can help each other. So what I know about certain cameras is going to be different than what you know. And I want your knowledge in the comment area below this video. All right. So starting out at the top, normally you know that I'm a Canon guy, but we're going to start with Sony because some of the Sonys are very interesting right now. So we start out with a Sony A6100. Now, some problems is it does not have a headphone jack. It does need an investment from me to buy glass because I do not have any E-mount, no Sony glass as of right now. It does amazing 4K. It has no 30-minute recording limit. That's awesome. I don't have to look to see, oh, am I getting close to 30 minutes? I could just keep talking to you guys and then cut it later on if I need to. That helps a lot. Also, it has a flip screen, so it flips up. That to me is a negative. I personally like one that flips out, which is a fully articulating back screen, but we can always do without it because for the most part, I'm not using audio that's coming out of the camera. I'm using audio that's either on a mic. I have a radio mic, which is an Electro Voice RE20 that I absolutely love. Right now I'm using a lapel mic, okay? So I don't really care about what the audio sounds like on the actual camera itself, but if I need to be able to put a mic, let's say a shotgun mic on it, I can always put a little L bracket or something coming off the side. So that's not too big of an issue. The next one is also a Sony, and that is a Sony ZV1. This is like what they call a vlogger's dream camera. There is no lenses that you can buy for it. It's all built in. What you get is what you get, and you don't get upset about it, right? It is 24 millimeters on the widest range, okay? Which is okay for what we're doing right here because I can put you back as far as I need to, but if I'm holding you out here, 24 millimeters on a 1-inch sensor or a crop, I think it's a 1-inch sensor, it's gonna be tight, all right? You end up with a talking head. So you'd have to extend it somehow, which I don't like too much, but all the rest of this stuff is really amazing. Now, I did research this a little bit, and to get a wider field of view, you can get an adapter that sticks onto the front of this. But you have to like glue on this adapter and then stick on this thing, and I'm like, you know, I don't know if I want to go through all that. You know, the glue comes down, thing falls off. I don't know. It's just kind of hokey. I hate hokey crap. Right? You want to get something that is just good and that's just working, period. That's one of the reasons why I use, when I'm doing professional video work, I'm using a Canon, the C300 or a C500, something like that. Every once in a while, a C100 if we do not need 4K. We just need 1080. That's it. That's why I rent those in, because they're just a no-brainer. They just simply work, and they work amazing. Anyway, so I really don't want the whole gluing thing to be able to make it wider. Also, 4K is absolutely unbelievable. I've seen it. It looks really, really good. It's stable. I mean, it kind of is a vlogger's dream when it comes to stability. I see some of this video where they're walking around with it. I'm like, wow, it looks like you're sitting on some type of gimbal, and it's amazing, bottom line. Also, it does have the headphone jack, which is nice, so you can monitor, unlike the A6100 doesn't have it. Now, what's also great is it does have a fully articulating back panel, which comes all the way forward so you can see yourself, like this 80D that I'm shooting on right now, which is great. All in all, I kind of like it. Now, before I go on, I want to go backwards just for a second. That A6100 is $698 right now, and the Sony ZV1 is $699 right now. So about the same, all right? I want to make sure we know what the pricing is on these cameras. Now, the next one, like I said, was the Canon M50. That's coming in at about 550 bucks. Now, the problem with that I see is 4K. 4K is absolute trash. Okay, they neutered this thing, they smacked it up so hard that it just cannot track it all in 4K. Why? They shut down DP AF, so no dual pixel AF. It goes on contrast detect and the damn thing is like all over the place. The video that I see, I couldn't use it. It's garbage, okay? So that camera would be good if we just stick with 1080p. That's gonna come to my last question at the very end. Now, it does have, like I said, 1080p, which looks absolutely amazing. It pulls focus fine. It's a really strong camera for that. Now, if you put a speed booster on that, which is really nice, you put a speed booster on that, now all of a sudden it turns into a full frame look, number one. Also, all of my L glass will snap onto this immediately. That is really big too. I don't have to buy more glass. So that's something that I have to keep in mind. Now, the next one is the Canon M6 Mark II. Now that is $799. The same as the M50, it has 4K, but the difference is they didn't neuter it by taking DPAF out. It has dual pixel in 4K, which works amazing, so it can track your face like this damn thing is doing right now. It's not going all over the place, tracking the back, tracking the front, like a Panasonic. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, so for me, I think that it is definitely an option. It has no fully articulating back screen, which is a little bit an issue to me. It does flip up. It's not touch. You know, it's okay. It's all right. I can get away with not having a fully articulating back panel, especially if I'm going to be shooting like this, more like a talking head while I'm sitting in here and not wandering around. So it's all right. I don't have a problem with it. Also, it does slow motion, but what it does is it removes autofocus when you're doing 120 frames per second. So that could be an issue for some. I really don't know. I wanted to do some slow motion stuff here and there when I do some more product things that I'm going to be doing in the near future. So that could be an issue. And then finally, what I really like about it, it has a 100% clean HDMI out. So if I wanted to stick an Atomos or something onto it, okay, a Ninja, and actually record it, that's amazing. All right, I don't even have to record internally. I think it's 422 external coming right out of the HDMI, which is just clean. I believe so. Let me know if I'm wrong. So that's really pretty good. I mean, for the price, you're looking at 800 bucks. So it is not bad at all. Now the next one is the 80D. Now the 80D is exactly what I'm shooting with right now. So I could have two of them, one stage left, one stage right, one center, one left, right, whatever. I could do it. But once again, then I fall back to 1080p only on the channel. Okay, everything else will remain the same. We know the autofocus is dead on. It doesn't lose me. It's always on my face. I don't even have to think about it. And actually being able to produce content, guys, and not think about your autofocus ever, you just don't understand how good that is until you lose that. all right? And then all of a sudden you're looking all the time, and you're looking all the time. Am I in focus? Is this right? I just can't do that. I want to be able to talk to you guys, tell you what I need to tell you and be done with it, instead of always having to say, oh God, I think that whole piece that I just said is out of focus. That's crap. Okay, that's crap. So anyone that's right now doing any type of vlog content creation on a camera that you're losing focus all the time, just pick up a new camera. Get rid of it. Okay, I talk to my friends all the time, my colleagues that shoot videos that are for like ad spots that use, like, for example, Panasonic GH5, GH5S and stuff. They're like, holy crap, Joe, this thing is just a god-awful mess. We have to pull our own focus. We have to put in a manual and pull our own focus. We cannot use it. It's not reliable. Okay? Our talent is only there for so many seconds, so many minutes. We got to get it. It's just horrible. Absolutely horrible. So anyways, like I said, if you have that issue, pick up another camera. You'll just be like, oh my God, this is just unbelievable. Okay? So that is a good point. And it is $900. Now, that is the 80D. Now, the 90D is $1,550 right now. Black Friday, $1,550, and that does 4K. So basically I get this entire camera, what I have right now, and then just add 4K to it, all right? And it does a really good job at it, but we're now getting close to $1,200. The price is starting to get higher and higher here, okay? But once again, I could use all of my same glass and everything because it is a Canon. Now next comes Fujifilm. Now the Fujifilm X-T3 and X-T4 I was looking at. Now, the X-T3 is at $1,000 right now, $999, and the X-T4 is at $1,700 or $1,699, okay? The problem that I have here with it is even with the firmware update 4.0, which is amazing, it really does a really good job at getting autofocus right, speeding it up. So it's really coming in and out, tracking is much, much better. But I looked at a lot of videos that people were making, and the autofocus, even with that firmware 4.0, is just simply not what I'm used to. This thing never breaks loose. It is always dead on. I can't even unstick it, all right? It's on my face, okay? If I throw up a product, I can throw it up and then it'll pop right back to my face. It's not, and this doesn't do it, all right? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I've just seen a lot of vlogs, a lot of videos where it's kind of hunting every once in a while. A couple of them, they just completely lost the guy and then it's just blurry for like a quarter of the damn video and just crap like that. That will never happen with this camera. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about it. And then finally we have a Canon C100 Mark II. They run about $2,000 right now. So that is basically a, once again, 1080p camera, but it is the Canon cinema camera. It's something that I use. This is a low-end one I could use here in studio, but then all of a sudden I break away from being able to really use it for vlogging and getting out a little bit, which I really want to do in the new year. So that's kind of out, but I always want your thoughts about it. Now, there's cameras that I don't have on here, and I want you to add them to the mix. And anything that I missed from this list, when it comes to negatives and positives, I want you to also add down in the comment area below so that it will help me out and in turn, once again, help the entire community out. If you're looking to pick up a vlogging type style run and gun camera or something that's in the studio or something that will do both. Right now, just so we know, I'm kind of looking at the either 90D, which is right around that $1,150 to $1,200, and I'm also looking at the Canon M6 Mark II, which looks amazing for the price at $800. The M50 is kind of out right now just because their 4K is complete crap. Canon. And I'm looking at the two Sonys. Both Sonys look really good. That's the A6100 as well as that brand new ZV1. I want your thoughts on those and, like I said, some other cameras, okay? Anything that I missed that would really help out the show here, okay? So, finally, like I said, round robin, 4K. What do you think about my postulating on 4K? Do you think that it is worth taking the channel into 4K? Or just simply sticking with 1080 and getting something that is a secondary 1080 camera, okay? Or is it better to go with 4K and use one of these newer cameras for a main and take this 80D for a secondary? So I have the two shots. What do you think? Also, we have to worry about color science. This 80D is going to look slightly different to a Sony if I pick up a Sony. I can put into it maybe a custom profile and dial it in as close as I can to this 80D so that we're at least close. I could also color grade after the fact. I don't want to color grade. Okay, I am not working professionally here. This is for fun. This is for you guys. This is for us to have this community interaction. Okay, I don't need to color grade my footage to make me talking head look even better than it already does coming right out of the Canon 80D. It's just not necessary. So I really don't need to get into that too much. So I don't care about it too much. It's always good to have 422 in comparison to 420, but I'm not going to strap on an Atomos, I don't think, unless there's something that we're doing that really requires it. But it's nice to also have that clean HDMI out, right? We talked about that. Anyways, that was long-winded, huh? I tried pushing all that into a short period of time. Did I succeed? I think so. Anyways, guys, that's it. I want to know your thoughts. We'll get into some regular stuff coming up. We're on Monday, getting close to Thanksgiving, so I'm probably not going to record right on Thanksgiving, but I should have a couple of other videos out for you before the holiday break. So, once again, don't forget the thinkTANK Urban Access 10. Register, all right? Like I said, I put something up here, something down there, or whatever. Pick up that ebook. That would be absolutely awesome. JCristina.com/ebook. Also, community.jcristina.com. Community.jcristina.com. Go check it out. All right. It is a great place for us to hang out. Once we're done talking here in the comment area below this video, you go there. It is a creative Discord server that I created for all of us. I hang out there all the time and I can have conversations with all of you guys, and everything is fully archived and searchable. Unlike YouTube. I wish they would fix this. YouTube. Fix this. There's so many great comments. I mean, look at the comments on my videos, okay? Some of them are like this long. Just unbelievable knowledge. I could put a book together with all the knowledge that's in the comment area. But I can't find crap because you can't search for anything. It's just a hot ass mess, okay? Anyways, community.jcristina.com. Go check that out. It is a great place to hang out, great community. Also, we now have the YouTube gods, as I always said, finally gave us memberships. So if you want to help out the channel, help me pick up this new camera and throw like $4 my way, maybe a month or something like that, you can do so. Join the channel. Become a member of the channel. We can now do it. A lot of you guys said, how can I contribute to the channel? Well, now we have a method of doing so. Right underneath every one of my videos is a join button. Click the join button and then just pick a specific amount that you want to join for. And then you get like custom emojis and you get like all kinds of other like cute stuff that I put together for you guys. Also, if I come out with any kind of photos, like I did a couple of videos ago, you're going to get the full resolution versions and a bunch of other stuff that I do for all of the members. Okay, some member only content I put out there. And finally, if you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, why the hell not? All right, we got like 400 or 500 videos on here that just really good content. Go subscribe, smash that little subscribe button right around here. Also, if you like the video, even a little bit, give it a thumbs up. That helps out a lot. Like I said, the YouTube gods will look kindly on this video and recommend it if you throw it a thumbs up. If you absolutely hate it, throw it a thumbs down. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. All right? Finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools that I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me and my family. And as a subscriber, use promo code YT20 at checkout. Once again, YT20 at checkout, and you'll get 20% off your entire shopping cart. Not one item, 20% off everything. YT20. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here for yet another vlog. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe and stay healthy.